Hey, good morning. I'm Raleigh Brown, and this is another curve flattening concert. Folks are starting to file into the concert hall. This is the concert hall. And I see Keith Shaw is here on two platforms, on YouTube and Facebook. And and Slim Edelman is here, and Heidi McClure, and Jerry and Keegan the dog. And they are, I guess, are you guys in Colorado yet, or are you still in Texas? They are bi-statal, whatever that means. And Cliff Brown is here. He's got the first request today, and he's in coastal New Hampshire. And Kathy Marzik, Lori Payne, she's got a request here too. Aretta and Ron, Warren and Janelle, and Ron, I can't remember whether I wrote back to you, but we can figure out a time to do a lesson. I think I wrote back. And Warren and Janelle, and Donna Bergman, and Mike Schnabel up in the Lehigh Valley, and Carol Pred, who also has a request in today, and Mike Verbick, and Michael Tierson. And Heidi and Jerry and Keegan are still in Texas, head back later this week to Colorado. And like that, so that's a start. We have a bunch of people here. I will cloink with you. This is the Ann Mintz Cloikophonic mug. Boink. Filled today with high test coffee. Hopefully none of which was sourced in El Salvador. I'm not sure. I've got a note into Pete's, but they haven't answered. I may just go to ordering Kona coffee, even though it's more expensive, but it's great coffee. And it's definitely Hawaiian. So, and what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, I've got Charlie the dog. So here's a good picture of Charlie the dog. This is a nice profile of Charlie for this morning. And that is my boy. This was actually taken a couple of days ago out in the backyard. So there's your shot of Charlie today. Charlie is currently over by the picture window. So when I do these concerts, I'm in my living room, and ahead of me over there is the picture window, which I have to shut the curtains on, or else you'll get too much glare off the guitar. But Charlie camps out right under that window, and he's flopped out on his side, very comfy and not in the way of my camera stand like he usually is. It's a win-win situation. And like that. So Cliff Brown from coastal New Hampshire today requested Alberta. Oh, Alberta, let your hair hang down so low. Alberta, let your hair hang down so low. I would give you more gold than your apron could hold, if you just let your hair hang down so low. Alberta, gal, you are on my mind. Alberta, girl, you are on my mind. My heart is so sad, 'cause I want you so bad. Alberta, you are on my mind. Alberta, girl, don't you treat me unkind. Alberta, don't you treat me unkind. Well, my heart is so sad, 'cause I want you so bad. Oh, Alberta, don't you treat me unkind. Alberta, let your hair hang down so low. Alberta, let your hair hang down so low. I would give you more gold than your apron would hold, if you just let your hair hang down so low. Alberta. I think that's a folk song. I don't know who wrote it. Let me go back here and say hi to some more people. We got a lot of people here, which is always nice. Lori Payne or whatever. I say hi to you guys. Heidi. Jay Peterson is here on Deer Isle, and Deb Levy Clark in Ambler, PA, and Pam Zappardino down there in Maryland. Ken Nashif in the Seattle area, and Slim is in Tucson. Warren and Janelle are in South Euclid, Ohio. Kate Petrella is usually in Florida. I'm not sure if she is right now. And Kathy Marsick is in upstate New York. Diane Desmond in Vermont. And Kate Mack from the West Coast. And Mike Verbeck from Pittsburgh. And Mike Schnabel from Allentown. And Linda Worster from Western Massachusetts. And Ron Scott Merrick from the Chicago area. And Charlie Bryant from the People's Republic of Montgomery County, Maryland. And like that. Hello to you all. Dave Mason from Scotland. Robin Gray, I know I should know where you're from, Robin, but I've forgotten it again. It's hard to keep all this shit straight. And Michael Miller is from Sweet Caroline. Thanks for reminding me, although I did know that one. And Cozy Sheridan from Harrisville, New Hampshire. And Cozy will be on this week, and I'll say that when I do the announcements. Keith Shaw is somewhere in the Cleveland area. Cliff Brown, blah, 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 blah. Just Ruben G3M on YouTube. And I'm not sure what he's saying there, but it sounds like he's tripping on acid. That's my guess. Jen Lloyd, and out there in the great Southwest, and Mark Steele in New Jersey. Frank Mato in Euclid, Ohio, the land of my upbringing. And Cozy just said, hi, Susie. So Susie Burke is here. Susie's in South Berwick, Maine. And Dave Van Allen is here. He's somewhere around here in Bucks County. I might see him today if he goes to ENSUE Fest. And like that. Anyhow, we should continue along here. So the next tune up was a request from Carol Pred, and it's one that I know the sound of, but I hadn't really played it. But I spent some time with it yesterday, so I think I can get through it. And it's called Dream, and there's a lot of dreams. There's the Everly Brothers Dream, which this is not. There's Dream a Little Dream for me, or with me. This is not. This is just called Dream, I think. Dream. So that one is for Carol Pred. And next up, this one, Lori Payne requested this, and it's one of my the oldest tunes I know, which I learned when I first picked up the guitar. And let me check something here for a second. No, I had that old Bob Dylan book. I think it's in the other room. I was going to do a little audio-visual thing here. So, still love this song. My old memory most of the time remembers all the words. Well, it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. It'll never do somehow. Ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, if you don't know by now. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window, baby, and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm a-traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, baby, the light I never know. Ain't no use in turning on your light, babe, I'm on the dark side of the road. Still I wish there was something that you could do or say, try to make me change my mind and stay. We never did too much talking anyway. Don't think twice, it's alright. So long, honey, babe, where I'm bound, I can't tell. But goodbye is too good a word, gal, so I'll just say fare thee well. Now, I ain't saying that you treated me unkind. Could have done me better, baby, but I don't mind. You just kinda wasted my precious time. But don't think twice, it's alright. Ain't no use in calling out my name, gal, like you never done before. Ain't no use in calling out my name, gal, 'cause I can't hear you anymore. I'm a-thinking and a-wondering, 'cause I'm walking down the road. I once loved a woman, a child, I am told. I give her my heart, but she wanted my soul. But don't think twice, it's alright. Bob Dylan's Don't Think Twice, It's All Right. It's certainly a great folky kind of song. And let me see who I'm missing here. I said hi to Pam and Lori and all of them. Steve DeHaas is here on YouTube. I just saw Steve the day before yesterday on the interwebs. And the rest of you are just commenting, which is always great. But I already said hi to you, so I don't have to do that again. So it's announcement time. So there are perhaps invisibles. George Young of Winter Garden, Florida. Mario Prue of Iroquois Falls, Ontario, Canada. Joel Biget from France. And Judith Fox from Reston, Virginia. They might be here and they might not be. Either way, I wish them well, as I wish you all well. So, and then there is, as always, a PayPal link right there and a Venmo link. Contributions to the Charlie the Dog Socialization Fund are always always welcome. And the guitar for today, this is the guitar from the Pre-Wars Guitars Company of Hillsborough, North Carolina. Michael Miller will now applaud because he lives near there. And still a great sounding guitar. I've been switching guitars around a lot. I played the old Gibson the other day and been playing the Prue a lot. And what does that leave? The OM18 Martin. But this one is not a Martin, even though it looks like a Martin. People think it's a Martin, but it's not a Martin. Okay, on the docket for me, May 4th, the commemoration of the Kent State murders, when National Guardsmen shot 4 innocent students, unarmed students. And I will be at the Kent stage backing up Greg Artzner and Terry Leonino, who are a wonderful duo called Magpie. And I'll be posting something on my page about that soon. Those of you from the Northeast Ohio area, if you're going to be there, shoot me a Facebook message or a text or whatever, and I'm trying to figure out a way we all get together, but I have a whole bunch of balls in the air for that weekend, including rehearsing with Magpie. In June, I will be at Steve Kaufman's acoustic camp from the 8th through the 14th, and I'll be mostly teaching the style of the Reverend Gary Davis there. And that's in Maryville, Tennessee. Old Songs in upstate New York, Altamont, New York, with Magpie on June 27th through the 29th. And Sam W., where I will see Susie Burke, among others, and in Lake Winnipesaukee in Moultonboro, New Hampshire, the Geneva Point Center. And you can find that at wumb.org. And I'm not sure if there's any openings there, but it's a great camp. And you'd get to hear Susie Burke sing, which is really good. Like that. That's that part. And then the schedule on the line, on the interwebs, I'm on right now. Somebody will tell you who's on Monday, but it won't be me. And Cozy and Charlie will be on, Cozy Sheridan, Charlie Koch, will be doing their stream at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, and you can find that on Cozy Sheridan's Facebook page. And it's also multi-streamed to YouTube. You could look up Cozy on YouTube. And then I'll be back Wednesday with the 3 o'clock show. And I'm going to drink some coffee now. Because I'm addicted. Okay, so I think that's all the announcements. If anybody thinks of anything, put it in the chat, and I'll probably forget to read it. So, and Jeanette Pasqua is here. That means Rich Pasqua is here, and Connie Copy from Philadelphia, and Debbie Daniels, who's heading from Florida to Ohio in a couple weeks. And Tammy Dettinger out there in the Midwest. Is it Indiana or Iowa? One of those I states. And she's a dog trainer, and her dog Holly is very cute. And like that. So this next one up, and Bunny Barnes is Howdy from Italy. Bunny Barnes over there on one of her Tommy Emmanuel junkets. And Tom Mobus is here on YouTube. He's another Sam W. guy. They're just kind of drifting in as we go here. And this is a song I wrote a long, long time ago, but I still love this song, and so I sing it for myself, and if you enjoy hearing it too, that's nice. So. Well, I had a dream about you. I woke up thinking of you, remembering of hearing of the hard times that you'd see. And I remember you were moving to Kentucky or Virginia, and I heard about your hard times. I wondered how you've been. Well, it's 4 years since I've seen you, and 8 years since I loved you, and I had no love before you, though I've been in love since then. I recall the sweetness of it. You were young and warm and quiet, and I hoped that you would always consider me your friend. And I heard about your marriage, how he was old and you were younger, and of how it burst asunder, and you went back home to stay. And I prayed that you weren't bitter, 'cause our youth was so much sweeter. And I hope you're sometimes smiling, you'll someday pass my way. Well, I had a dream about you, and I woke up thinking of you, remembering of hearing of the hard times that you'd seen. And I remember you were moving to Kentucky or Virginia, and I heard about your hard times, and I wondered how you'd been, how you'd been. That's called I Had a Dream About You, and you can find that. It's on my songwriter album, which you could find on bandcamp.com, raleighbrown.bandcamp.com. And I see Denny Oliver is here. Denny, I hope to see you in Kent. And let me see if I'm missing anybody else here. Yeah, Bunny, I'm sure you're just terribly homesick over there and not having any fun at all. Okay. Oh, Tammy Dattinger says Wisconsin. I'm sorry. It does have 2 eyes in it. Yeah, there's that. So I was close. Well, geographically, I was pretty close. And that I Had a Dream is on Kit Sarikaku has put together a little list. So like, if I wanted to, I could just do the Kit Sarikaku list when I ask for requests. And this is on that list. She posts it every week. And I just pick something from it. Last week it was Tangled Up in Blue. This week it's this. And I was thinking about, when I wrote that song, I was so young. I don't know if I'd ever been out of Ohio, away from Cleveland even. And, we'd been out to Cedar Point a couple times. And so when I said, I remember you were moving to Kentucky or Virginia, it's like those were just names to me. I had no idea what Kentucky or Virginia, what was different about them, I didn't realize that, like, you could be in Virginia and be right at Washington, D.C. Anyhow, it is what it is. And next up, this is Rhonda's request, and this is another one that I didn't know what song it was. It's called I Didn't Know What Time It Was. I knew I had heard it, so I looked it up. I looked at the Sarah Vaughan version. I listened to the Ella Fitzgerald version, the Billie Holiday version. I know there's probably a Frank Sinatra, but I just do not like Frank Sinatra. For kind of what's the word I'm looking for? For social reasons as well as musical reasons. Anyhow, I sat down and messed around with it for a while, and then I went on iRealBook and just printed this out, and we're going to use this today. It's going to be sitting right here. So just trying to give Rhonda something nice to listen to. So I didn't know what time it was, but actually it's 11:01, which usually I hope these concerts go till 11:15, which probably be just about right today. As close as I can get on short notice, Rhonda. Hope that would suffice. And one more song for you today. I want to thank you as always for joining me. And Bunny has written a bunch of stuff about Italy. You can go back and read. And Leonard Augenstein is here from Bavaria, home of the former home of the Bavarian Motorwerk. And like that. They're in Munich now, I believe. I don't know where they're probably in Atlanta now. I don't know. So this is a Jackson Browne song. Michael Miller asked for a Jackson Browne song, and I have a few. And this is one that I had always wanted to learn, and I learned it, I think, earlier this year, or maybe the time does fly. It might have been last fall. And it's just a great song on the Late for the Sky album. And it's called The Late Show. Everyone I've ever known has wished me well. Anyway, that's how it seems, it's hard to tell. Maybe people only ask you how you're doing, 'cause it's easier than letting on how little they could care. But when you know that you've got a real friend somewhere, suddenly all those others are so much easier to bear. To see things clear, it's hard enough, I know, while you're waiting for reality to show. Without dreaming of the perfect love and placing it so high above, if you stumbled onto someone real, you'd never know. You could be with somebody who is lonely too. He could be trying to get across to you. When your own emptiness is all that's coming through, there comes a point when you're not sure why you're still talking. I passed that point long ago. I'm so tired of all this circling and all these glimpses of the end. And that's what the voices say. You'll go right on circling till you find some kind of friend. Well, I saw you through the laughter and the noise. You were talking with the soldiers and the boys, while they scuffled for your weary smile. I thought of all the empty miles and the years that I'd spent looking for your eyes. And now I'm sitting here wondering what to say, afraid all these words might scare you away. No one ever talks about their feelings anyway, without dressing them in dreams and laughter. I guess it's just too painful otherwise. It's like you're standing in the window of a house nobody lives in, and I'm sitting in a car across the way. An early model Chevrolet. It's a warm and windy day. You go and pack your sorrow, the trash man comes tomorrow. Leave it at the curb and we'll just roll away. The Late Show by Jackson Browne. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great beginning for this week. Do what you can to make the world a better place, one way or another. And also enjoy your time on the planet, because it's not an infinite amount of time. So let's just do a little quick capo here and sing you... Be happy, be healthy, be brave, and be calm. Be kind, it's a snap. Bunny Barnes just went snap in Italy. If you get cranky, take a nap. Have a great one. Charlie the dog and I send our fond regards.